Step back from the stepping back. Not grasping. Step back from not grasping again. Step back from the stepping back. Not grasping. Step back from both grasping and not grasping again. Step back from the stepping back. Together with everything, everything all together. All together, all and everything together. Release, relax for everything all at once. It said, give up the giving up itself. Give up the give up itself. You renounce the renouncing itself. Nothing before or after, but all together at once, everything. Nothing before or after. You feel that you are drifting. Step back from the stepping back again. Not grasping, step back from both grasping and not grasping, and it will be a true not grasping. When you step back from the stepping back, and it will be the end of stepping back. Stepping back, let go of the stepping back. Stepping back, not holding on to stepping back. Step back from the stepping back itself. Not grasping, let go of the not grasping. Not grasping, give up the not grasping itself. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. Everything is from let go of the letting go itself. It's like a lotus in bloom that let go of the blooming. Everything is from let go of the letting go. From give up, the giving up itself, everything. That is the essence of enlightenment. Everything is from not attached, even the non-attachment itself. That is all about the essence of enlightenment. From not grasping the non-grasping itself. When you give up, it is from give up the giving up itself. Everything. So it's fully bloom, fully open. Everything, everything, open up. Go on without limit. There's no limit. from not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, and that is when it is without limit. From not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, keep recalling so that it come out of stillness or indifference, released from stillness and indifference, or even feeling normal, come out of that feeling. Think of this kind of sentences, this essence of enlightenment. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, keep on recalling. Release, let go of the release, relax, let go of the relax all the time, all together, inner and outer, simultaneously. All together, inner and outer, nothing before or after. Don't keep on being still and hold on to that stillness. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. It isn't any beginning or ending. It isn't any samsara. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping altogether, everything is the same. And it won't be a samsara of beginning or ending of anything. It won't be a desire to start or finish anything. Altogether, everything. Release, relax for everything all together. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping again. Don't be still. If you are still, you are drowning. When you are still, come out of that stillness, release from that stillness. When you are indifferent, come out of that indifference. When you feel normal, come out of that normalness. Ending whoever that is taking the result. Ending any desire to gain something from Dhamma state. It isn't anything in anything. And later on, being still won't mean anything in that stillness. Being indifferent won't be anything in that indifference. Being normal won't mean anything in that normalness. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. Give up, both give up and not give up. And it won't mean anything to be attached, detached, automatically. It isn't anything in either is or is not. Something that is not even the is not itself. And it wouldn't mean anything in either being attached or detached by itself. That is it. Not grasping, dissolve the not grasping. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. Not grasping, dissolve the not grasping itself. Not grasping, let go of the not grasping. Not grasping, cut the not grasping itself. From not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. All together, all the same. Nothing before or after, but simultaneously, all at once. From not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, all together, all at once. Nothing before or after. Might, both might and not might. Nothing before or after. All together at once. Nothing before or after, but all together, simultaneously. Cut, both cut and not cut, all together, everything. End the ending for everything, all together. Cut and cutting for everything. Cut and cutting for everything, nothing before or after, all at once. Cut, both cut and not cut, all together, everything, everything, all at once. Everything, keep opening. That is the basis of great compassion. It can go together because it's not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. If there is still with desire, with the thinking of grasping, not grasping, it won't be about going together because it is still about the desire to grasp and not grasp. It can't go together. Everything can be together, can go together. It only when it is the essence of enlightenment, when it is from not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, only with the essence of enlightenment, that everything can go together. If it is still with desire of grasping, not grasping, everything cannot go together. It always has something before, something after. When it is still with the desire to choose this or that, it can't go together. Only when it is the essence of enlightenment, not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, might, both might and not might, that is when everything can go together. When it is not about choosing either might or not might, grasping or not grasping. If the desire is still with grasping, not grasping, is or is not, it can be together because you are still deluded in choosing, identify, this is it, this is not it. Still choose either is or is not, might or not might. That is still with the desire to choose. It always before and something after. If you still have desire and delusion to choose, everything cannot be together, cannot go together. But once it is not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, everything can be together, nothing is before or after. When everything is not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, without anything before or anything after. That is when it cuts. Step back from the stepping back, step back from both step back and not step back, fully, completely, not grasping the non-grasping, completely, fully, and it will dissolve any determination going forward. Desire that pushing you forward. Dissolve the dissolving. Not grasping, dissolve the not grasping. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. All together at once, nothing before or after. There is a lot of determination going forward. Step back from the stepping back. Might, step back from both might and not might. Feeling normal, step back from feeling normal. Step back from both step back and not step back. If it is might, step back from might and not might. And it will be a true might. When you step back from the stepping back again. Step back from both step back and not step back. It's the same essence as not grasping the non-grasping. The essence of enlightenment isn't about either grasping or not grasping. It isn't either grasping or not grasping. The essence of enlightenment. Don't focus, don't aim forwards. That is crashing. Step back from the stepping back. Step back from the stepping back. Step back from both step back and not step back. When you might, step back from both might and not might, together with everything, nothing before, after. If there is still grasping, not grasping, there's always something before or after. That is still a desire to choose grasping, not grasping. It has to be not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, not attached, both attached and not attached, when you can go together with everything. Because there is no desire to choose either side. Only when you're not choosing, cut or not cut, mind or not mind, renounce or not renounce, let go or not let go. That is when you can go together with everything. That is when it is the essence of enlightenment. When you let go, both let go and not let go. Give up means give up, both give up and not give up. That is when it can enlighten, and enlighten for everything, all together. You cannot go together, enlighten together if you still choose to cut, not cut, grasping, not grasping, attach, detach, clear, not clear, liberated, not liberated. Once desire is choosing, there's always something before and after. That's why it can't go together all at once. What it is being given to you now, it is the essence of enlightenment when all everything go together, cut and cutting for everything, end and ending for everything all at once. Release, relax, it is for everything all at once. From not attached, both attached and not attached, all together, everything. Release, relax, throughout, everything. When it is my, both my and not my, all together, everything that is to cut, both cut and not cut, cut and cutting for everything all together, nothing before or after. Because it has nothing to do with beginning or ending. That's why it isn't anything before or after. It's not about my or not my. That's why there is nothing before or after. It's nothing to do with attached or not attached. That's why there is nothing before or after. Because it's not related to either relating or not relating. That's why there's nothing before, nothing after. But if there is relating, not relating, there is something before and something after. It is because it's not related even to the not relating itself. That's why there is nothing before, nothing after. Because it's not related to either relating and not relating. That's why everything together. And that is when it is the essence to release, relax, all together, everything, enlighten together, everything. The problem is desire. Desire to know, to think. It is desire that is dominating, that is still trying. Desire dominates you to try, to do this, do that. That's the problem. If you're not having both having and not having, don't stay with not having anything. You want think that you're not having anything, it means you have already. You have not having. There is a thought. That is opinion meaning of not having. The opinion and meaning still not cleanse itself. When you're not having, both having and not having. That is it. When not attached, both attached and not attached. If you stay with not attaching, it means you attach to that not attached. That is still a thought, an idea of not attaching, a desire. That's the meaning of not attached already. Dissolve that, cleanse it. Not attached, both attached and not attached. To cleanse, to dissolve. If you not attached, both attached and not attached. To cleanse both attached and not attached all together. If you cut both cut and not cut. Don't stay with only cut. If you stay with cut, you still not cut. You not cut the cut. You still have something to do with that cut. So when you cut both cut and not cut. Cut, give up the cut itself. When you recite not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, let go of all the feelings. It is to release the release completely. Let go of both let go and not let go totally. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping all the way. So it's release, release, release. A lotus in bloom, let go of the blooming, blooming out of the blooming itself, blooming out of the blooming itself. Give up even the blooming state, blooming out of the blooming, the lotus blooming out of the blooming. Let go of the blooming. Let go of the letting go. Let go of the letting go. Let go, give up the letting go. Let go, give up the letting go. Fully, completely. And you won't feel annoyed with yourself, with whatever you are feeling. Being this, being that, feeling this, feeling that. That's why it is annoying. You are annoyed because of your own desire, still having something to do with something, something with something that is annoying. That's why you feel annoyed, because of desire. Both grasping and not grasping, not grasping, both grasping and not grasping all the way. So you can be beyond all everything. Cut, both cut and not cut all the way. The essence of enlightenment. And you won't fixate on having something to do with something and feel annoyed with your own desire. Give up, both give up and not give up. Give up even the giving up itself.
สละ
give up, both give up and not give up.
พร้อมกัน
All together, everything.
จะได้ไม่มัวแต่เป็นภาระในการ
And it won't be a burden. You won't fixate on having the burden of having something to do with emotion, feeling, knowing, seeing.
การสัมผัสหรือผัสสะทั้งหลายลูก
It will be no burden of trying
มันไม่ต้อง
to perceive
เป็นขั้วบวกขั้วลบอะไร
having this, that, being positive, negative.
สละมันทั้งตัวสละ
Give up, both give up and not give up.
จะได้นอกเหนือเสื่อมนอกเหนือ
So it is beyond progress
แต่อะไรในเสื่อม
or decline, having something to do with declining,
สละมันทั้งตัว
progressing.
ไม่สละ
That is desire. So give up, both give up, not give up. Renounce, both renounce and not renounce. It is beyond both progress and decline.
ไม่ใช่อะไรในเสื่อมไม่ใช่อะไร
And it won't be anything in either progressing or declining.
จากไม่เอามันทั้งเอาทั้งไม่เอาเหมือนกันทุกอย่าง
When all everything from not grasping, both grasping and not
ก็จะ
grasping.
ไม่ใช่อะไรในเสื่อมในเจริญ
And it won't mean anything being declined or progress.
หรือเจริญไม่จัดว่าเจริญ
It won't be either progressing or declining.
เวลาไหม้ก็ไหม้มันทั้งไหม้
When
ไม่
you
ไหม้
cut, both
อย่าแค่
cut and
ไหม้
not cut. Don't fixate on only to cut.
ไหม้สละไหม้เอง
Cut,
ไหม้กับ
give
สละ
up the
ตัว
cut
ไม่ไหม้
itself.
เองไหม้กับสละตัวไหม้
Not
เอง
cut,
ว่า
give up the not
ไหม้
cut.
ไม่ไหม้
That's why it is cut, both cut and not cut. Might, both might and not might. That is when you give up both cut and not cut.
แต่ว่ามันไม่ใช่การเอาไง
It
ทั้งไหม้
isn't
ทั้งไม่ไหม้
about grasping, either to might or not might.
ฉะนั้นที่ไหม้มันไม่เอาไหม้เนี่ยก็ไม่เอามันทั้งเอาทั้งไม่เอาไปด้วยทุกอย่างก็ไม่เอามันทั้งเอาทั้งไม่เอา
Everything
ไป
not
ด้วยกัน
grasping, both grasping and not grasping. When you're not grasping either might or not might.
ไหม้มันก็ไม่เอาไหม้ไปเอง
Might not grasping onto might automatically. So every sentence is the essence of enlightenment within that sentence. Within that one sentence, it is a thought that dissolves itself, that cleanses itself, every sentence. It's the conclusion of the essence of enlightenment. It isn't about searching, learning, or practice, but these sentences are the conclusion of the essence of enlightenment. Within that one sentence, it ends within that one sentence. So keep thinking of these sentences. Any sentence, it ends in itself. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, might, both might and not might, for example. Not relate to both relating and not relating, everything. Give up, even the giving up itself, for example. Let go, even the letting go itself, is also. Let go or both let go and not let go is another example. It isn't about let go of anything, but it is to let go of the letting go itself. And ends in itself.
ทิ้งเนี่ยมันไปทิ้งอะไรมันไม่จบ
But
มันไม่จบตัวไปทิ้ง
if you let go of anything, it doesn't end within itself. But when you let go of the letting go, it ends within that one sentence.
ทิ้งรูปทิ้งนามทิ้งกาย
If you try to let go body, mind, form,
ทิ้
formless,
งอะไร
or anything at all, and haven't let go of the letting go itself, it won't end. To renounce is to renounce the renouncing itself. If the renounce hasn't renounced the renouncing itself, it will keep on being trouble for you. You try to renounce this, that, and all, everything. You are still manipulated by desire to try to renounce. If you renounce the renouncing itself. Don't let the renounce become the impurity, the kilesa, and make you keep on trying to renounce. When you try to not attach the non-attachment itself. If you keep on not attaching to things, it is messy, it is trouble. Don't have to think that you have to try to not attach anything or not grasping anything. When you're not grasping, renounce the not grasping the not grasping itself. If you not attach, the not attaching itself, not attach, dissolve the not attaching. Cut both cut and not cut. It isn't about trying to cut anything from anything. Everything. It is something without limit. If you are deluded in trying to focus here, there, you feel suffocated, you feel tense, because actually it is something that has no limit. Once you create a limitation, that's why you feel uncomfortable. It is something that is beyond attached, detached. If you are deluded in attached and detached, that is unnatural, uncomfortable. It is something beyond let go, not let go. Once you let go or not let go, that is because of desire and attachment. Desire and attachment create limitation and condition. Boundary. It is something without limit. It is beyond any limit. It is beyond let go, not let go. It is beyond put down, not put down. It isn't in any position to let go or not let go. It is beyond being liberated, not liberated. It is desire who creates, who manipulates. It is desire that manipulates and creates. That's why there is attached, detached.
มันไม่อยู่ในฐานะต้อง
Because
ติดหรือว่าต้องหลุด
in truth,
ไม่มีขอบ
it
เข
is
ต
beyond any limit. It is beyond attached, detached.
มันนอกเหนือกลไกติดหลุดมัน
It
นอกเหนื
is
อกลไก
beyond the mechanism of attaching, detaching.
ที่มันไม่มีขอบเขตเนี่ยมันไม่เกี่ยวกับติดไม่เกี่ยวกับหลุด
It is something without limit. It
เกี่
is
ยวทั้งไม่เกี่ยว
not related to either attached, detached. It's not related to either relating or not relating. Don't be deluded in relating, not relating.
หาเสี่ยมทิฏฐิตัณหาสร้างอุปทาน
You are manipulated by desire, by attachment. อภิชัยฟังเรื่อยๆต้องออกเรื่อยๆนะเอาเป็นงานอย่างเดียวแล้วละโอ้ก็จะมาถอยแล้วสังสารวัฏมันอยู่แค่ไม่ไหม้มัน Samsara, still with might and not might, cut and not cut. That's why we have to make conclusion. Cut both cut and not cut, might both might and not might, to dissolve the samsara. Samsara still with attached, not attached. That's why we have to not attach, both attach and not attach, to dissolve the samsara. Nibbana has nothing to do with attached, not attached.
สังสารวัฏมันมี
Because samsara still has both having and not having. So dissolve both having and not having. By not having, both having and not having, to dissolve both having and not having. Samsara always be with having, not having.
ใช้บัญญัติทุกอย่างเนี่ยมันก็ของสังสารวัฏทั้งนั้นแหละ
Or the language that we are using. We use the language of the samsara to dissolve the samsara itself.
ไม่ได้เอามาจากไหนหรอกนะก็จากสังสารวัฏนั่นแหละที่พูด
I didn't take it from anywhere else, but from the samsara. All the words, the language I'm using.
สังสารวัฏล้างสังสารวัฏ
It is the samsara to dissolve the samsara itself.
ตัวไม่มีก็สลายตัว
Not having dissolved the not having itself. Not having, both having and not having.
สังสารวัฏทั้งนั้นแหละ
All the samsara.
เอามาสะท้อนให้สังสารวัฏฟัง
I'm using what is samsara to reflect the
สังสารวัฏ
samsara.
มาสะท้อนให้สังสารวัฏฟัง
What belongs to the samsara to reflect the samsara itself.
ที่มันไม่พร้อมกันเนี่ยเพราะว่าเราติดตัวเลือกอยู่นั่นเอง
When you cannot go together with everything because you still choose to attach to choosing.
ถ้ามันไม่มีทั้งเลือกทั้งไม่เลือกมันก็พร้อม
If there isn't either choose or not choose,
พร้อมกันอยู่แล้ว
or everything
เลือกอะไร
are together as it is.
เลือกติดเลือกหลุด
You choose to attach, not attach, grasp, not grasp, cut, not cut. This is it, this is not it, because we are deluded
ตรัสรู้พร้อมกันได้
in choosing. That's why we cannot be with the essence of enlightenment together.
ก็ไม่เลือกมันทั้งเลือกทั้ง
So
ไม่เลือก
not choosing, both choosing and not choosing.
อันนี้ก็ไม่มันทั้งไม่ทั้งไม่ไม่นั่นแหละ
It's the same as
แค่ไม่ห
to
รือไม่
cut
ไม่
both cut and not cut.
ไม่ต้องไปแค่ไม่
Don't have to choose either cut or not cut. Stay with either cut or not cut, but cut both cut and not cut.